Hey peeps, my name is Naisha and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to talk to you about the up and coming new story on choices that is coming out. It's called Terrorfest. It says, after studying abroad, you return home to reunite with friends, but when they start dying, can you unmask the killer before becoming a victim? Also, if you hear noise in the background, I apologize for that. But back to the story. I'm actually super excited because other than the hunting, what is it? Other than the hunting of Breadwood Manor and the It Lives series, Choices hasn't really been doing too much horror. Oh, I also forgot Wake the Dead as well. Like, so other than those stories, Choices hasn't really been doing, well, Pixar hasn't really been doing much horror. So I'm glad that they are getting back to like doing horror because I'm gonna be honest, I feel like they do it pretty well, especially with It Lives, because I was actually enjoying that series. I was sad that like we couldn't get the third, but hey, it is what it is. But I'm actually interested in this one. Now, this book was first announced in the February 2024 Insiders, with PB mentioning that it would be gender of choice and will have multiple love interests. I think that's kind of interesting as well. Um, Mainly since from the summary it says that like your friends will start dying, so it's kind of interesting that like maybe like one or two of the it's also interesting to see like, okay, how many friends are there, and also like because it says multiple love interests, it's like, okay, are the love interests, like especially the ones that you don't connect with, are they going to die in this? Like, I'm kind of curious to know where that goes. Um, Also, PB compared the book to It Lives, um, in the Choices Insiders newsletter. So that should, well, yeah, I can understand them comparing it because again, that's the only book, like It Lives was the only like horror series that like horror series they had. Like, of course they had Wake the Dead, but that was like zombies and stuff. And even though zombies can be horror as well, depending on how you do it, depending on how you do it, it could also tug on the heartstrings. I'm talking about Train to Busan. If you've seen that movie, oh, you know what I'm talking about. Like, cause that was horror too, but oh my goodness, there were moments that tug on your heartstrings. So, same thing with the hunting of Briarwood. I don't know why I said Breadwood, but Briarwood Manor. Like, that was horror as well, but again, the story and everything tug on your heartstrings. But It Lives, um, I would say it was more of like a classic horror story. Think of Stephen King's It type of vibe and things like that. So yeah, I'm interested to see what Terror Fest is going to be about. Also, I need to know who on Pixelberry staff listen to Kendrick Lamar because I'm sorry, but chapter one's title is "Bitch, Don't Kill My Vibe." I was like, okay, who's listening? Who's listening to Kendrick Lamar? Because that's funny. That's funny. if you're a Kendrick Lamar fan, you know what I'm talking about. But anywho, also, I think I already mentioned this, but I'm gonna mention this again. Again, I would like to know, well, not like to know, but I am curious to know again how many like friends is there, like especially how many love interests is there, and also will this like what type of backstory are we getting? Like, are we gonna get like a tragic backstory, like the killer, like there's a reason why the killer is doing this, or is this going to be a story where the killer just, he wants to have fun with any and everybody, and they just were the random people that he chose, you know? So I'm kind of curious to know what the background story is going to be about and things like that. Um, and also, where is this going to be taking place? Because I know it says Terror Fest and things like that, but it's like, okay, are they really going to a festival, or are they like, um, at like a beach house, or you know, again, like what's the setting that, like, yeah, what's the setting that this going to take place? Like, where's this going to take place at? Like, what's the location and stuff? Is this actually a festival, or is this like a beach house and things like that? Like, what's going on? And also, I want to know how many chapters is this going to be, because like I'm curious at that. Like, I'm curious to know how many chapters it's gonna be, because when it comes to certain when it comes to horror and things like that, like you don't want the story to be too short, but you also don't want the story to be too long. So I'm kind of curious to how many chapters going to be, and if these chapters are going to be long, like either like long or like medium or like short. I'm hopefully the chapters are a bit longer, because like I said, um when it comes to horror, like, again, you don't want to do it too long, but you don't want to do it too short, like with the chapters. But I'm assuming, just in case if y'all decide, like, just in case if Pixelberry decide to give us like, I'm gonna say 15 chapters. I expect the chapters to be a bit long and stuff like that, because I don't expect this book, like, I don't expect this book to be like 20 chapters and more. I expect this to be around the 15 to 16 mark and stuff like that. So with that being said, I do hope that the chapters itself are long if they do go that route. Other than that, I'm just interested and excited for this to come out soon. I can't wait. Especially, I can't wait until Welcome to 3 plays this, because if y'all don't know by now, when it comes to VIP, when it comes to VIP, I'm not gonna pay it, but I watch somebody who has already, paid it. So, and the person that I watch is Locum 23, mainly because I find his commentary very funny, and also I like the fact that he voices the characters, so he basically brings the characters to life in that way. And so I can't wait to see what happens, especially since VIP members are going to be able to access this than us regular folks. So I'm super excited to see what happens, and of course I will let you guys know by making another video, especially when the first 2 chapters come out, and give you my thoughts and opinions on that. Other than that, I would like to say is, also if you also are a person that likes to speculate, I don't know why I don't have words today. Like, why the words just won't come out. But if you are someone who likes to speculate just like I do, and you have any speculations that you want to say in the comments below, just again put them in the comments below, because I always love to talk to people, especially about choices story, especially about this one, because I am excited, because again, Pixieberry don't usually do that many horror stories, so it's nice that they picking up horror again. But yeah, and also please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. And until next time, see ya!